A stock doubles in 8 weeks during a market correction, and nobody's talking about it. TWST Bioscience just earned a drive score of 90, and today on Gainster, I'll show you exactly why this power play setup matters.
This is your drive score update for July 16th, 2026, US Eastern Time.
Market overview.
We're sitting in a confirmed market correction with 8 distribution days on the books and no follow-through day in sight. The drive distribution tells the story clearly. Only one stock in the green zone above 80 with 4 sitting in yellow territory. That's a thin watch list, folks. This is not the environment to be swinging aggressively. Think surgical strikes, not carpet bombing. Protect capital, keep your positions small, and let the market prove itself before you commit.
If you want these drive score breakdowns every single trading day, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a setup. Today's top news. Big Pharma is writing checks again. Eli Lilly, ticker LLY, just sealed a $3.8 billion deal to acquire TWST. This is Lilly doubling down on its pipeline, and it signals confidence from one of the largest drug manufacturers in the world. Watch how this reshapes the biotech acquisition landscape heading into the second half of the year. Johnson & Johnson, ticker J&J, just dropped an upbeat second quarter report. Analysts are turning bullish, highlighting immunology momentum that could carry well into 2027. When a mega-cap pharma name starts building earnings momentum during a correction, that's worth paying attention to. It validates the relative strength we're seeing in the healthcare space right now.
And circling back to that Lilly acquisition, TWST shares are absolutely soaring on the news. This is a reminder that in biotech, a single catalyst can change everything overnight. If you're watching LLY's chart, keep this deal in mind as potential fuel for the next leg higher once the broader market stabilizes.
Stock spotlights.
First up, TWLO, ticker TWLO, with a drive score of 60 and relative strength at 84. It's carving out a double bottom pattern. 2 lows at around 180 after an initial high near 203.71. The neckline to watch sits at 238.48. In this correction environment, software infrastructure names need a market tailwind to break out. Keep TWLO on the radar, but wait for that neckline trigger before getting excited. Johnson & Johnson, we just covered the positive earnings news, and the chart backs it up. J&J has a drive score of 60 with relative strength at 76. It's building a cup with handle, carving a bottom at 220.37 before recovering to 269.43. The handle is pulling back to 246.05, a breakout above 269.43. Could be the real deal, especially with that QTWO momentum behind it. Eli Lilly also sitting at a drive score of 60 with relative strength 75, another cup with handle here. The cup carved all the way down to 850 before climbing back to 1182.73. That's a deep cup, which tells you how volatile this name has been. The handle is building at 1079 with that $3.8 billion acquisition in its pocket. LLY has fundamental catalyst stacking up, breakout level is 1182.73. Rounding out the spotlights, Cardinal Health, ticker CAH, drive score 60, relative strength 72. Yet another cup with handle in the medical space. Sensing a theme here, the cup base dropped to 180.45 and rebuilt back to 243.21. Handle support at 223.07, breakout above 243.21. Healthcare names are quietly building bases while the rest of the market corrects. That's leadership behavior. If this drive score analysis is helping you navigate this correction, smash that like button. It helps more traders find these setups. Today's top pick. TWST Bioscience, ticker TWST, earns today's top pick with a dominant drive score of 90 out of 100 and a relative strength rating of 94. This is a power play setup. The stock ripped 103% in just 8 weeks, launching from 49.17 all the way to 99.84. Now it's resting in a tight 9.2% flag pullback like a coiled spring compressing before the next release in the medical diagnostics and research group. TWST is the clear alpha. The bull case here is straightforward. Explosive momentum sector leadership and a pullback that's orderly, not panicked. But let's be real, a stock that just doubled can unwind quickly if the correction deepens, so position sizing is everything.
Here's my question for you. In a market correction, do you prefer sitting in cash or stalking setups like these for the eventual breakout? Drop your strategy in the comments.
Honourable Mentions. Here's the full watch list, scrolling through with only 5 names making the cut today. This is one of the tightest lists we've had in weeks. Notice how healthcare dominates. J&J, LLY, CAH, and our top pick TWST all come from the medical sector. When one sector owns 80% of your watch list during a correction, that's telling you exactly where the best stocks to buy now. July 2026 will emerge from when the market turns. Here's what I want you to think about tonight. Corrections don't destroy leaders. They reveal them. The stocks holding up right now, building bases while everything else falls apart. Those are your future winners. That's the whole point of the drive score. Finding strength hiding in the chaos. Tomorrow, keep your eyes on whether we get a follow-through day attempt. 8 distribution days is heavy, but markets can turn on a dime. Until then, this is Gainster reminding you. Discipline over conviction. Always see you next session.